Now, I said that there are thousands of minerals out there, and to describe them, we put them into these 7 major classes, which is super useful. But luckily for us, on Earth, there's really only 7 common rock-forming minerals. Now, again, there's thousands out there, but on Earth, there's only 7 that are by far the most common. So let's talk about those minerals. The first one is quartz. It's most often clear, but it can be almost every color under the sun. Also a silicate, right? An important silicate. The next common rock-forming mineral is olivine, named olivine because of its olive green color. This is a really common mineral of peridotite. Remember, that's the rock that makes up the mantle. So because we have this green color mineral within the rock that makes up the mantle, if you were to actually go to the mantle, which you physically can't, it's far too hot down there, but if you could, it would actually look green. So when you see these diagrams of Earth that show common like an orange mantle to indicate it's really hot, Earth's mantle isn't actually orange. It's really green because of olivine. The next one is pyroxene, which is a black mineral and often forms in these like prisms, right? That crystal habit is a prism. Feldspars, these are actually the most common minerals. So the mineral feldspar is actually a group of other feldspars, 2 of which are plagioclase and orthoclase. Plagioclase has that like white waxy luster. Orthoclase is most commonly like pinky color and has more of like a pearly luster to it. Amphibole, another black mineral, still super common. Biotite is a type of mica. You've probably seen muscovite mica, which is that like silver, platey, flat. If you play with it too long, it'll break up into sheets and you'll be covered in glitter. So biotite, the black version of that, is super common. And finally, calcite, which is often clear, again, can be so many different colors, but it forms these like rhombohedron shapes and has rhombohedron cleavage. Now, calcite is actually the only non-silicate on this list. Remember, I said that silicates are by far the most common class of minerals. Here's an example of that. All of these minerals are silicates other than calcite, which is a carbonate mineral. All right, now I'm going to give you one more way that we group these minerals. And this is how we're most often going to group these minerals and identify these minerals in class. And this is into 2 groups, either felsic or mafic. Felsic means it's light in color. It doesn't matter what color it is, right? It just means it's light in color. So think clear, light pink, light gray, light green. And then they're light in color because they have a lot of silica in them. And silica forms light in color, clear minerals. So felsic minerals are rich in silica and aluminum. They tend to be poor in iron and magnesium, and they're typically light in color. Silica minerals, felsic minerals include like quartz, orthoclase, feldspar, muscovite mica, things like that. Now, on the other hand, mafic minerals, these are the ones that are rich in iron and magnesium, and these elements give these minerals a really dark shade. So again, the exact color doesn't matter, it's just the shade of the color. So a dark gray, a black, a dark green. These are mafic minerals, and these include things like biotite mica, amphibole, olivine, and so on.